Alright, I think we're live. Welcome to the Surprise Sunday live stream. My name is Matt. I have a lot of records, and I'm about to have some more. So, thank you for tuning in if you're tuning in live. What's going on, Ludwig? Welcome to the chat. I ended up having a bit of an aftershock of extra that got sent to my dad's place between my move from LA to here. So more stuff to open. I figured why not do it on camera for all of you, because it'd be fun. It's been a minute since I've done a live stream because I've been very busy prepping the 100 records series. It's funny, I'm going to say this right now. I'm having trouble speaking today because I burnt my tongue on a hot potato. I wish that wasn't a real story, but it was. I made some potatoes in the oven. I ate one too fast. Burned my tongue. Hard to talk. But you know what? What do you do when you talk? Or what do you do when you have trouble talking? You talk for an hour on live stream, because that's how you fight through your fears. What's going on, Ryan? Double Ryans. Triple Ryans. Wow, 3 Ryans in a row. That's pretty impressive. Okay. What's up, Drew? Bedhead. Grapefruit. Oh, you love Slow Dancing Society? That's awesome. Yeah, me too, obviously. Who else got the Discogs ad before the video? That's funny. That's pretty smart. It's pretty apropos. What's going on, Skylar? Alright, so let's just dive in. I want to stay in chat as much as I can, but as you guys know, today is the Jesus is King release date. I have a lisp. That's how bad it is. Oh my god. Alright, today is the Jesus is King release date, and there's the final release party in New York City tonight. I don't know if I can get tickets. I am a civilian like you guys. I don't have any special connections, unfortunately, but I'm going to be watching Ticketmaster like a hawk because I would love to be at that live show tonight. So we'll see. So I want to do this live stream, chat with you guys for a bit, and then I'm going to probably just refresh Ticketmaster the rest of the day like a psychopath. And when Jesus is King comes out, I will do a first impression video so you guys can get my thoughts, which will be great. But let's go in. Let's dive in. As you know, thanks to Adam, my boy, the Too Many Records famous box cutter. What's going on, everyone that just came in? Nice Frank Ocean, channel Orange Potato. So this is there's a couple records in this pile that I might be talking about in future videos, so I might have to not show them. As if you guys were part of the massive unboxing, the 3-hour unboxing, you know the drill with that. Yeah, that is a 7-inch. I'm gonna open that. Don't you worry. Actually, let's do the 7-inch first. Let's do it. Why not? All right. So let's open the 7-inch first. If this is what I think it is. I freaked out when I saw that this went onto vinyl. I never would have expected this to be pressed, but I almost feel like this was pressed just for me. Yes, it is. All right. Are you ready? You ready? Like they say on Justin Timberlake's album. You ready? All right. I'm not at Sunday service because I was at breakfast. It was an unavoidable breakfast arrangement, and it ended right after Sunday service. But I was also in Queens, which is a nightmare to me, but I don't want to talk about it. Let's just move on. This right here, I cannot believe that this was pressed to vinyl. This is my favorite freestyle of all time. This is Biggie and Tupac at Madison Square Garden. Just unbelievably, both their verses are so amazing. I have all of Biggie's verse memorized. All of it's memorized. Let me see how much I can rap before it gets offensive, because I don't want to say anything I can't say. I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s, 10 Mac 10s. The shit's never end. You can't touch my riches, even if you had MC Hammer and the 357 bitches. Biggie Smalls, the millionaire, the mansion, the yacht, the 2 weed spots, the 2 hot Glocks. I could probably go further, but yes, this is my favorite freestyle, and it's on 7-inch now, which means I'm going to spin it all the time and just rap it in my room. Smacking babies at their christening, baby. Alright, very cool. Let's move on. TMR3 is going to be a Matt Kessler rap album. Get ready, guys. This is what you've been waiting for this whole time. MK MK Raps. You guys would pre-order it. You guys would, if I did a rap album, you would pre-order it. You know the beats would be fire. This is exciting. This next one, ready? That spit deserves a super chat alone. Thank you. Well, if someone decides they want to throw out a super chat, I will of course appreciate it greatly. Any super chats you do go directly towards supporting this channel, which is rad. So thank you. Alright, so here we go. Let's move on. If there's a super chat, the way super chats work is if you super chat me, I'll stop what I'm doing completely and answer your question to the fullest possible ability I have to answer it. So, right here, I've been waiting for this to be on vinyl for a very long time, and it finally got remedied this year. Craft Recordings, I think, put it out. Is that right? Yeah. Craft Recordings does really high-quality issues of stuff. This is Filter's Title of Record. This is their second album, and honestly, this is their best album. I think a lot of people think their first album, Short Bus, is, but this, for me, is their number one. It has their biggest song, Take a Picture, but it also, every other song is just like this beautiful synthesis of industrial and pop in such a great, aggressive, accessible way. I don't like heavy industrial like Ministry and stuff like that. I can't get into it, but the Nine Inch Nails, filtery type stuff, I'm a big fan of. I think this is their best album, and it was the only album I think of theirs that was not on vinyl, or never was. So this is really cool. This has finally made it to vinyl, and I can't wait to spin this. So if you haven't picked this up, I'm hearing it's a great pressing. Just a black vinyl, but double record mastered by George Horn at Fantasy Studios. So I think that's my second record mastered by George. So I think, at least that I know of. So that's really rad, and I'm very excited to have that. What's the song in the background? This is a band called A Cosmic Gift. I've talked about them quite a bit on the channel. This is my boy Richard Houghton's band. Richard Houghton has a solo project, and he also has a project called A Cosmic Gift with his friend Brandon. And A Cosmic Gift is amazing. Wolfsbane made it! You tuned in for ESPN 8, The Ocho, starring Matt, The Ocho. Alright, what else we got here? Oh, I know what this is. Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys a little story real quick. Once upon a time, I've told this story before, but I'll tell it quick. I'll abbreviate it. Let's see what happens. So, long story short, once upon a time, before I was a big Pearl Jam fan, back when I was like a super casual fan, maybe like 2013, I bought Lightning Bolt, the record, their latest LP, and I listened to it, and there were all kinds of sonic issues with it. It was skipping, there were weird sound glitches, so I looked it up on Discogs, and in the description they said, there's some issues with this press, contact them for a replacement. So what happened was, I contacted them and I said, hey, here's my issue. They sent me a replacement for that disc. Now, the replacement they sent me, I don't know why. Maybe they felt generous. Maybe they made a mistake. But they sent me the limited edition red Lightning Bolt, which went for like triple-digit prices in the aftermarket. Like, it was a random insertion. That was the only way to get it. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. But at the time, I was not a huge fan of Pro Jam. So I ended up trading it on Reddit for something in like 2014. I forget what I traded it for, but it was some kind of grail. But now that I'm a colossal Pearl Jam fan, I made a gigantic mistake. But for some reason, I got lucky, and I found on Discogs someone selling the red vinyl version of Lightning Bolt. Just the disc. I guess it was a replacement disc they got sent. So I got the disc for $80. Now, the full version goes for $150 to $200, if not more. I have a copy of Lightning Bolt on black vinyl, but the packaging is exactly the same, and the catalog number is exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the black one, and now I have a full copy of the red Lightning Bolt for $80, which is insane. So, very, very excited about that. That's a come up, and it's recovering from my mistake I made as a wee lad. And they gave a Lightning Bolt sticker, which is really cool. If you guys haven't heard Lightning Bolt, Pearl Jam's most recent album, it is quite good. I love it. All right, this is a big boy right here. I don't know what's going on. Let's see what we got. Music is all we got. Alright, what do we got? Ooh! Ryan Dye's going to be excited if he's still here. And I'm excited too. We got 3 beautiful issues of Stereolab as part of their reissue series. Stereolab is a band I've always loved, but never really given. I never gave them like as much credit as I should. So when I saw this reissue series, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get all the reissues and really dive into their catalog. This is 3 of their most seminal albums, and I got the Obi strip version of all of them because I'm a monster. So the albums are Emperor Tomato Ketchup, which is probably their most famous and most accessible, or the one that people like the most. Dots and Loops, which is arguably their best. I like Emperor Tomato Ketchup more, but Dots and Loops is really great too. And then this one, Cobra, what is it called? Cobra and Phases Group Play Voltage in the Milky Night Expanded Edition. That's a mouthful. Yes, A Cosmic Gift is still playing in the background. They're going to be playing for the majority of the stream. I love A Cosmic Gift. So all 3 of these reissues are now here. I also picked up the first 2 reissues they did, Transistor and Mars. So I have a lot of Stereolab to listen to, and listening to them on the Clearaudio concept is going to be an incredible experience. Very, very, very excited. I didn't see them. They just Stereolab just played New York, and I missed the show, and I'm really upset about it. It's a huge disappointment for me, but that's okay. All right, what do we have here? Okay, all right. This is also, I feel like sometimes I pull out stuff that I'm like, Ryan Dye would appreciate this, and no one else would. This is 36, or 36. I never do it right. It's 36, right? You always correct me when I say it, and I always get it wrong. 36 is an ambient drone, minimal artist, sometimes down-tempo. This is so good. This is the Lower Lights. I haven't spent as much time with this as you need to with a record this kind of minimal, but it's very good for my first listen. There's 1 or 2 tracks that are a little jarring for me, but ultimately the rest is very pretty and very entrancing. So I managed to grab the silver, the Lower Lights. 36, there it is. I'm going to call them 36. I grabbed the Lower Lights. If you guys like ambient drone type stuff, I highly recommend checking out 36. He's a good boy. Alright, this is a big, I have a whole bunch of big mailers in here. Jeez Louise. Alright, how do I do this? 3-6, as in the 3-6 Mafia. This is actually probably the furthest thing from 3-6 Mafia. I feel like it's like on a scale of 3-6 Mafia to 3-6 is like probably the full gambit of sound that you can get in the music world. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? How am I butchering this so badly? But I'm excited to see what this is. Oh my god! Ready? You guys ready? Soundgarden, live from the Artist's Den. This is a live show they did at the Wiltern in Los Angeles that I am very sad I was not at, and my heart still breaks because of that. I was in town, just didn't know how to get to it. This is a live album they did, amazing set list. I mean, a real spread of all of their best songs from all of their albums. It's on colored vinyl. I got the limited version on colored. Yeah, I mean, anything Chris Cornell related I'm gonna buy. It's almost without question. There's nothing that's gonna be like a maybe for me. It's always a yes. So more Soundgarden in the collection is always a welcome addition. And I can't wait. And the colors of the records are crazy. Maybe should we open up one and take a look at one of the records? I always love opening records on camera because it's like, yeah, that's right. This is not staying sealed. This is gonna get played. I'm playing this record because vinyl's meant to be played. That's just the way it is. It's not meant to just sit on a shelf. I mean, it looks nice on a shelf too, but you gotta play your records. Oh, each one individually is wrapped too. So we got Kim there. What do we got here? Do they not have one of Chris? They have to. Oh. Yeah, of course. Save the best for last. Alright. Chris Cornell. Let's open up the Chris one and take a look at that beautiful color. I hope the mastering of this is good. I hope it sounds good on vinyl. I know that this label, or like any like Universal Music record, is kind of hit or miss, to be honest, from what I've noticed. Some of them sound great and some of them sound terrible. Hopefully this is one of the great ones. It would be a disservice if it was not. Ooh, that's cool! Yeah! I think all of them are different colors, too. It's like I'm staring at the sun. That's a Mute Math reference for those who get it. Very cool. I'm gonna listen to this tonight. I might have to do some Jesus is King stuff. We'll see. Tonight's gonna be a tough music night because I'm gonna be listening to Jesus is King and then making a video and editing the video to get it out for you guys ASAP. So it's gonna be an interesting night. But I wanted to do a little live stream first, because why not? All right. Let's keep this going, shall we? Let's put this down. What a beautiful box set. Well constructed. My God is the sun. There you go. All right, let's keep going. This one's gonna be a vaporwave drop. I can feel it in my bones. All right. Yep, I was correct. Okay. Okay, let's go like this. There might be one or two vaporwave records in here. Go figure. I don't know if you guys knew this. I kind of like vaporwave. It's pretty cool. All right. So first up, we have Bay 2. Bay 2 is one of Young Bay's tapes. He has 5 now. 5 actually did an extremely high performance on Spotify, which is great for Young Bay. He's breaking into the mainstream, as well he should. Some of the best future funk around. Young Bay is a legend. So Bay 2 is a great tape. One of my favorites. I'm catching up on the chat. You can only attend one 90s grunge band in their prime. Alice in Chains in their prime, because I'll never get to see Lane Staley. Because Pearl Jam still rocks 25 years later, 30 years later. Am I going to be at the Jesus is King release party? I would like to be. I'm hoping to be. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to find if I can get a ticket on Ticketmaster. If any of you guys see the tickets on Ticketmaster go up for sale and you grab a ticket, which you can then transfer to me. If you transfer me the ticket, I'll send you an incredible record for my collection. Like, it'll be worth your time to refresh and try to get a ticket. So if you see the Jesus is King tickets on Ticketmaster for the New Yorks tonight, take the ticket, transfer it to me, message me, and I will send you an incredible record that will blow your mind, guaranteed. So that's just a fun little thing if you guys want to try to help me get a ticket for the show tonight. They're free. They're free tickets. You just have to be fast enough. So Bay 2. Then we got Runners Club 95, Panama Papers. Very vaporwave cover, for sure. Beautiful. And what else we got here? Ooh, this is one I'm very excited about. This is Waterfront Dining and Cat Corp. So Cat Corp, one of my all-time favorites, absolutely. I actually recently got some of his records from his new label, High Wraith Records. Both the records that he's released so far have been incredible. So Cat Corp is a legend. But Waterfront Dining is one of my favorite vaporwave artists too. And yeah, so I grabbed this as a kind of like a group buy deal thing. Let's keep going. Guys, look, we still have a lot to go through. This is like, we're not close to done. I'm powering through and there's just like an endless stream. All right. Oh, they threw in a bonus LP. That's kind of cool. So the bonus LP they threw in, I've never heard of this in my life. This is Young Hunting by Hazel. Another Gold Robot Records release. I don't know anything about this. Did not purchase it. Can't say anything about it. But what I did purchase is the latest album by Monster Rally. If you guys are a fan of this channel, you guys know that I am a massive fan of Monster Rally. He does these lush, tropical, plunderphonic-y soundscapes that are very pleasant to listen to. And, did I slice this record? No. No, it's just a weird thing on the thing. We're good. This is the limited version of Adventures on the Floating Island, his latest release. If you guys like tropical music that's like really relaxing, down-tempo, but definitely like lush, like jungle sounds and stuff like that, very island-like, Monster Rally is a consistent catalog, if not a little repetitive, always good. Always, always good. Let's dig from the other pile now. Let's see what we got here. This is going to be some grunge right here, folks. Ready? When I say grunge, you say Eddie. 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 All right. This is a Live and Loud by Nirvana, the colored press of it. I had to take a dip of this because Nirvana Live is really a force to be reckoned with, and this set list on this live, you want me to spell out Monster Rally? The set list on this performance is just amazing. I mean, every single side has 2 to 3 songs of theirs that I love, except side 4. Both good songs, About a Girl and Endless Nameless. Wow. Side 3 is The Man Who Sold the World, Come As You Are, and Lithium, which is just unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, everything. This is just an incredible list of songs. I had to grab this. I hope that it sounds as good as it should, based on how good this track list is. They just did a reissue, an expanded reissue of Nirvana Unplugged, which, as you guys know, is maybe the best live show of all time, where they added extra takes of rehearsal stuff, and they did colored vinyl over 2 discs. Normally it's only on 1 disc, so I grabbed that too, because if it sounds better than the 1 disc, which already sounds great, I don't even know what I'd do with myself. I don't even know. Looks like we got possibly some Vinyl Me Please action going on. Let's see what we got here. I feel like I'm losing track of my Vinyl Me Pleases. My Vinyl Me Pluses. What do we got here? So this is the UFO by Jim Sullivan, which is a really interesting album. The story behind this album is actually pretty wild. Guy disappeared, never heard from again, made this really good kind of like lo-fi, folky country record, but it's quite good. Hey, Ryan's here! It's been a slow super chat day. We were sitting at a fat 0, and then Ryan comes in to help me buy that the Hammock album he just told me about. Where do I find these albums, Ludwig say? I'm just plugged in too hard. Vinyl Me Please, I mean, if you're subscribed to Vinyl Me Please, you would have got this by default. But this is also The Roots' How I Got Over, one of their best records for sure. I already have a standard press of this, but the deluxe version seemed like a must get. All right, let's keep going. We got more to dig through. All right. Yes, this is what I've been waiting for a while. You guys are hip-hop fans. This is Beast Coast! Beast Coast is a amalgamation of some of the hottest rappers in the scene right now. Members of Flatbush Zombies, Joey Badass, and the Underachievers. I'm mostly into it because of Flatbush Zombies and Joey Badass. I mean, that lineup right there is unbelievable. Beast Coast is a very good record. I listened to it once digitally, and I was waiting for this to come out. Colored vinyl, comes with a poster. It's a blacklight poster. But yeah, so do I like King Gizzard? Levon, I helped press a big pressing of Polygon in Wonderland. I love King Gizzard. King Gizzard is one of my favorite bands. Beast Coast. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked it out and you like hip-hop, this is definitely something worth your time. Look at that trippy cover. Unbelievable. So nice. Can't wait to spin this. All right, let's shift some of these over a little bit. Give myself a little more room to put records down. And let's keep going. About damn time this showed up. About damn time. I used to own it. I didn't own it again at some point, and now I own it once again. This is Guster's Keep It Together. Possibly their best album. Probably my second favorite. Keep It Together is just so beautiful, and it's been out of print for 5 years, maybe more, 6 years. This is just like, this is such a good record that everyone should listen to. If you haven't heard Guster, this is a really good way to get into them. If you like kind of like alt rock with great male harmonies, I would advise you checking this out. And this is, I believe, repressed on colored vinyl. Colored vinyl. I believe this is repressed on colored vinyl for the first time. This is on orange, which matches the cover quite nicely. So, yeah, check it out. My favorite Guster song is on here. It's called Come Downstairs and Say Hello. Am I excited for the new Childish Gambino? Of course I am. There actually might be some Childish Gambino in this pile if you stick around. Ryan, you might spin Hotel Neon tonight. That's awesome. They're very good. I mean, they are some solid, underrated ambient for sure. Alright, let's keep going. I'm getting anxious about these Kanye tickets, so I feel like I gotta hustle a little bit. What do we got here? Holy crap, this is a beast of a packaging job. This is really good underground hip-hop from 1998. This is Hieroglyphics, Third Eye Vision. If you like late 90s hip-hop, that isn't mainstream stuff, more of like Tribe Called Quest, like Pharoah Monch era, just kind of like, I don't know how to describe Hieroglyphics, but they're excellent and underrated, and they finally repressed this album that's been out of print for a long time, and just look at this, like, I don't know if you can tell how, like, thick this is. This is like it's like a really nice packaging for it. I think it was only limited to a couple hundred copies, and is definitely sold out at this point, but Hieroglyphics, it's worth your time if you like hip-hop. Alright. Let's keep powering through. Oh, I blew it. I tried to rip the thing, and then the thing didn't rip. Oh boy. This is where we mangle a mailer, folks. Oh no, I was able to recover. Alright. Ludwig, don't get dinner. We're still talking records. You stick around till you can't anymore. Alright, coming up next is the soundtrack to Sonic CD. So Sonic CD was a Sega CD exclusive. One of the weirdest games in all of the Sonic canon. You jump back and forth in time, and you fight Metal Sonic, and there's a lot of weird kind of like Japanese-inspired ending images and game over stuff. Very, very weird. But this is actually one of the coolest... Ooh, I love this on the back. It has like the Sonic animated series stuff. This has one of the best soundtracks from that era in video game music. It is super forward-thinking. It's just like it doesn't sound like anything like it could stand on its own as like just like an electronic album. It's very, very good, and that's why I grabbed it. I'm also a big Sonic fan. I grew up on Sonic, but this is the most limited version on this like splatter vinyl. So, and I believe this is the Japanese version because the American and the Japanese version had different different soundtracks actually, and I believe that this is the Japanese version, which is I think considered to be the better one. I personally think it is, but very cool. I feel like we just got a little blurry. There we go. Am I familiar with the label Postpartum at all? Yes, Postpartum is awesome. They actually sent me a couple of records. I haven't shown them off. I should show them off in a video. I should do a lo-fi hip-hop video soon because Postpartum does unbelievable lo-fi hip-hop releases if you like that kind of stuff. Sunday service is over. Be on the lookout for tickets to drop. I know. As soon as this live stream's over, I'm on the lookout. And I'll say it again. If you grab a Sunday service ticket, or I'm sorry, not Sunday service. If you grab a Jesus is King ticket for me on Ticketmaster and transfer it to me, I will send you an incredible record. I'm telling you, it'll be a grail. It'll be amazing. You will love it. TMR2 sounds great. Yeah, has anyone else received their TMR2 yet? TMR2 is shipping now, and TMR3 is going to be announced not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. And that's the first time I'm saying when the announcement is. So mark your calendars, folks. TMR3 is going to be a doozy. I promise. Ooh, yeah. This cover's rad. M83 has Digital Shades Volume 2. So Digital Shades was like a compilation they did, I think, of unreleased tracks. And Digital Shades Volume 2 is, I think, their first new music in quite a long time, since Junk. I don't know if this is officially a new studio album. I'm not sure quite how this works. But it is, it's awesome. I heard one track from it, and M83 is just... you might see some M83 on my top 100 list if you keep watching the series, but you never know if I'm lying right now. The music stopped. Let's put a little more Cosmic Gift on because they're quite good. Let's do a little Kombu Tux. Okay. Cool. Alright. TMR3 is going to be Blue Sky Black Death. Man, I wish. I will tell you that I am in loose talks with something related to them, but I think it's not going to happen, so I don't want to get my hopes up. I feel like there was some interest at first, but then my contact has waned and stopped responding, so... yeah, unfortunately. It's not Blue Sky Black Death, but it's going to be something that you're going to be excited about, Ryan, for sure. Do I like Thievery Corporation? Yeah, of course. I don't like their dub stuff. I like their more like Brazilian-inspired or just general down-tempo. Their dub albums don't really do it for me. I don't really love dub, personally. Not my thing, but... yeah, Thievery Corporation is awesome. I'm confused. So I just got this Yonsei and Alex Sommer's Rice Boy Sleeps reissue. It's a remastered, all analog remaster. This is Yonsei from Sigur Rós. And this is his boyfriend, Alex Somers. And the two of them made this beautiful ambient record called Rice Boy Sleeps. This was supposed to be signed. First of all, how cool is this like rounded jacket? There's some classic... I have a Todd Rundgren record that has this kind of rounded jacket too. But it was supposed to be... oh, for those who are asking, my Target order did go through. So it was not actually... it was not canceled. It was just a weird glitch they were having with their system. This is supposed to be signed. That's the reason I bought it. So let's see if it's signed on the inside. Yes! Aw, thank you, they wrote. And then Yonsei and Alex. Just to have something signed by Yonsei makes me so happy. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. I got to meet him once very briefly, and I was like such a nerd about it. I like freaked out, and I couldn't keep my cool. And he didn't speak English that well, so I just probably came off like a psycho. But this is a beautiful album, and I'm very, very excited to spin the remastered version, all analog. I mean, this is a very gentle jacket. But yeah, Yonsei and Alex, signed. So nice. Be cool. Much like... we got some more signed stuff, folks. We got some more signed stuff. Ready? From my dude, Mr. Serge Tankian, we have Elect the Dead and Elect the Dead Symphony. Both were long out of print, got reprints seriously, but he was selling signed copies on his web store, and as you guys know, I am a System of a Down fanatic. Love Toxicity, love their whole discography really, but Toxicity is just a iconic album for me. And these are, this is Elect the Dead, one of Serge's solo albums, this one right here. And this is Elect the Dead with a symphony. I never thought this one would get a repress, but they both got some repress. And they're on colored vinyl. And they're, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Signed by my boy. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Where'd I get a signed copy? It was on their web store. I actually posted about it in the Facebook group when it came out. I don't know if they still have it. I'm assuming they don't. Oh yeah, Adam, guys, if you guys are in the SoCal area, this Saturday, go to the Vinyl Junkies. It's like a vinyl swap. Adam is going to be there representing Too Many Records, and there's going to be some of my records for sale there and some TMR merch at a little discount. So if you're in the San Diego area, go check it out. Yes, Ruben, I'm down to do some more trades. Let's talk. Am I in the loop for any of the feature artists on Jesus is King? All I've heard about is Kenny G and Clips. I can't believe that he would reunite Clips. I mean, the fact that Malice or No Malice would come back and do anything hip-hop related is awesome, or at least not like pure religion hip-hop related. But I'm hoping we all get to hear the album tonight. I can't wait much longer. Any plans for Vaporwave, Synthwave, or Future Funk releases from TMR? Definitely, but not in the immediate pipeline. I have a long time to release records, and I have at least 4 or 5 others that I'm planning as we speak. But speaking of Vaporwave and Future Funk, we got a Neon City mailer, so you know it's going to be one of those two. You know it. You know how this game works. Alright. What do we got here? These little corners. Gotta put these little corners away, keep them safe. Desired, The Sweetest Dream. Desired is one of my favorite kind of J-pop future funk acts. I love the album Timeless the most, but they're all very, very good. So this is another one. They're all Sailor Moon inspired, and I don't know why. I mean, I guess because it's like very Japanese. Happy 10th anniversary to Brand New Eyes. Do you mean this album? Brand New Eyes? I'm like a wizard, guys. You mention an album and I pull it out. It's just gonna be here. Alright, we got a couple more to get through, folks. Igor. I pre-ordered the picture disc and the standard, but look at this beautiful picture disc of my boy Tyler, the Creator's Igor. Yeah, this is awesome. And love me some Tyler, the Creator. This is one of my favorite releases he's ever done. I still think I prefer straight up rapping Tyler. I love Bastard and I love most of Goblin, but Igor is the business for sure. And I'm sure most of you guys love Igor. I'm still trying to figure out if it's going to make my top 10 this year. As of now, I think it is, but there's been some fire albums this year, absolutely. So who knows if anything can change with the drop of a hat. Let's see. Oh, this is a weird mailer. Okay. Ooh, I almost ripped this. I gotta be careful with this one. This is a major grail. This is a hyper grail. This is a super grail. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? This is something I've wanted for a very, very long time, and I never found it for a good price until recently, and I pulled the trigger. Childish Gambino, Because the Internet, official red bootleg, numbered out of 800. This is one of the most important hip-hop albums to me. I love it so much, I never get sick of any of it. And it's the only version that's on colored vinyl. So, it comes on this beautiful red vinyl. I have been waiting to find this for so damn long, and now I have it, which is just wild to me. So, I'm gonna spin this. I have the standard press, obviously, but this was hard to find, and the hardest one to find is the Deep Web Tour version, which is numbered out of 500. That's like maybe one day if I'm lucky, but yeah. This was an official bootleg that you can find at, I think, some stores right when this came out. It's not a test pressing. There's 800 of these, but even though there's 800 of these, you can never find them for like under $200. People are fanatical about the Donald Glover, myself included. I mean, that's a Donald Glover poster right there. But yeah, I've been looking for this for a long time, and I never wanted to spend a crazy amount on it, and I think I got it, I want to say 100, maybe a little less. Yeah, so very excited about this. I know I don't seem excited, but I'm very excited. It's just hi Jay. Let's see what we got here. This is going to be some more Future Funk. I've been waiting for this for a long time. It got a. This was supposed to be in the massive unboxing, but it was not because I left it accidentally at my dad's, and it was not part of it. And now I have it. So let's talk about it real briefly, if you don't mind. Oh, we're having a little avalanche action down here. I'm not talking about the terrorist group from Final Fantasy VII. A lot of Future Funk from the Future of Funk, Young Bay's store. We got Bay 4. We got Bay 3. We got picture disc of Bay... What is this one? One of the Bays. I forgot. I just got everything he had. Oh, maybe that's for this. Oh, I think it's the picture disc of Bay 3, maybe? And then Bay 4? Wait. It came with 2 jackets of each one. Wait, I'm confused. There's just a bunch of Young Bay in here. If you don't, I'm not even gonna say anymore. Just get into Young Bay if you like Future Funk. That's all I gotta say. Alright. Where'd my slasher go? Here we go. Alright. Let's see what we got. Another Surge Tenkian. There's been a massive surge of Surge. This one being one of them. A little water. I'm getting parched. This is Imperfect Harmonies. This one's not signed because it did not come from his web store, but it is the limited to 1,000 numbered white vinyl, white marbled vinyl. Another great Surge Tankian album. I mean, honestly, his dang voice is just, it's so good. If you like powerful, unique vocals, Surge Tankian is like the best of it, the best of the best. And this last one might be one I have to talk about on the channel at some point. Let me just double check and see. Is this what I think it is? Yeah, this is one that's going to be saved for later. All right. So that's the full live stream unboxing. There's just, as usual, there's just chaos surrounding me. I am the Lord of Cardboard. But I'm very excited that I got to share that with you guys. I have to now put these, I have to file these away in my to listen to very soon, which will be great. I can't wait. If you guys have any other questions, I will say I'm very disappointed in all of you. There has been 0 super chats this entire live stream. I'm out here pouring my heart and soul, and you can't even super chat me 30 cents and say thanks for talking with your potato burnt tongue, Matt. It's cold-blooded, guys. I'm just kidding. I would love to answer a few more questions, and then I'm gonna get to the refreshing of the tickets. Ryan, I did not, unfortunately, go to the Ugly Mane show. That is something that I'm sad about, but I feel like unless I hear he played a bunch of Oblivion Access songs, I've seen him so many times, I'm not devastated. The Third Man box is not for this video, my friends. It is for a later video. Refresh that Ticketmaster, fam. I will. The rest of my day is going to be spinning records and refreshing Ticketmaster until I can maybe get a ticket for tonight. It's because I asked for super chats. I always ask for super chats, guys. That's a classic Matt move. I don't have POS, never better. Ryan, please don't ever apologize. You are the super chat king. Everyone just needs to get to your level. Oh, Travis. I love you too, homie. Travis with the $1.99. Buy myself a small fry. D-Loyal asks, I'm new on your channel. How's the hip-hop collection? Well, I talked about hip-hop for a lot of this video, and if you go on my channel and throw a dart at a video, I'll probably talk about hip-hop. I have a pretty substantial collection. I have probably over 200 hip-hop records, maybe more. So I'm a huge fan. What's the Biggie Small record? This was a record that it's my favorite freestyle of all time, Biggie and Tupac at Madison Square Garden. I am going to actually not put this live stream up immediately. I'm going to cut together the best parts and make it a video, probably for Monday or Friday, depending on how fast I can do it. Boom! Ruben with the super chat. Thank you, Ruben. Very kind of you. Much appreciated, bro. If you were in the chat at the beginning, I actually rapped a portion of this, but I don't know if I'm going to watch the playback, and if it was actually pretty good, I might leave it in the final video. Otherwise, that'll be just a special moment for us. Any updates on the art contest for TMR3? That will be in the announcement video, and you'll have plenty of time. You'll have weeks to work on it, so, yeah. Yeah, D-Loyal, I have this. Of course. This is my boy, Biggie Smalls. The Millionaire, The Mansion. What else? Little Gotti put the shotty to your body, so don't resist or you might miss Christmas. I tote guns, I make number runs, I give MCs the runs dripping. When I throw my clip in the AK, I slay from far away. Everybody hit the DECK. My slow flow's remarkable. Peace to Mateo. Now we smoke weed like Tony Montana sniffed the yayo. I just dropped it. It fell off the bed, but it's cushioned. I love that freestyle. That was one of my favorite things, to have a couple drinks and spit all the time. If they had a karaoke, I would do it. Alright, let's see. I'm probably going to end this in like 2 or 3 minutes because I want to get to refreshing on the Ticketmaster. If you missed some of this live stream, I'm going to cut the best parts of it and put it together for a video so you can kind of refresh when I drop it, and hopefully you guys can give it a like and a comment when it goes up to help support the channel. What else can I talk about? We have awesome TMR merch. If you guys don't have a shirt or a hat, there's not too many left. We also have enamel pins, so in every video, if you go to the description, you can see the store. Anything you purchase looks cool. And also, super chat! Am I excited for the new Kanye record? I am more than excited. I am going to make a first impression video and get it out as soon as possible once it comes out. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. Are you? A bit early, but when am I aiming to have TMR Fest again? It's a little early to announce that. I will tell you it's going to be in 2020, and it's going to be summer or later. Ideally closer to fall. But yeah, it's gonna be very good. TMR Fest 2. What was I saying? Oh yeah, merch. Check out the merch. If you guys aren't part of the Facebook group, we have over 1,200 people that are chatting vinyl every day. It's awesome. You can find the Facebook group by searching Too Many Records in the groups. One of my favorite 2019 albums so far. It's too close to the end of the year, my friend. I can't tip my hand on my list. But I will, of course, do top 10 albums of the year. I do it every year. So, fingers crossed. I just got a message on Twitter. I'm just going to see if this is someone being like, the tickets are up. No, not yet. I'm hoping I'll get clued in time. Alright, this has been lovely. Thank you guys so much. What's up, Shane? Thanks for coming in at the very end. I apologize as I'm leaving. But this was wonderful, and like I said, there'll be a highlight of this stream soon. I hope you guys all enjoyed Jesus is King. Look for my first impression, hopefully tomorrow if it comes out tonight. And I'm probably going to do another installment of my top 100 for Wednesday, so look forward to that. Lots of content this week. It's going to be good. So thank you guys. Have an excellent rest of your weekend.